What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another Monday. It's something like that. Something like that. So last week, this did not start out so good. So let's hope it does. Let's hope it does and keep it rolling. We got some new changes behind me. We hung a couple guitars. These are really cool guitars for me. They're signed by some friends of mine. And in behind us, we have a fancy new sign and the presents you guys have been sending us because you guys are something like that. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's fix that. Fixing, just like that. It's fixing. There we go. Wow, that took a second. So that took a second. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. So let's do the rundown. What is up, Nani? Hi. Heidi, hi. Who else we got? Gemma. Hey, what's up, Gemma? David, welcome. Misty, welcome. Brad, welcome. Lena, welcome. Oh, my goodness. Welcome. Gemma's working on physics homework. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I got a super hot tea going here, trying to keep myself all caffeinated in a nice fancy way. This is I don't see him in the chat yet, but this is a nice gift from my boy Davis. Thank you so much, Davis. This is a sharp, not a hashtag. I laughed very, very hard. Very, very hard. So thanks for that. Zool, what's up, brother? I have like 17 things running, he said sarcastically. Lena, good to see you. Good to see you. This week we're using less of a stream to hopefully mitigate a lot of the issues that we had. I assume the sound is all gravy train now, though, my friends. All gravy train. So, how was your week? Good to see you, Nani. Nani is one of the people following Janelle on Instagram, so you guys can look back to the live stream from last week and see that sign from that. And Janelle has put another secret thing up there. Secret thing up there. And check out these awesome guitars that are hung up behind me. Pretty stoked on that one. Rocking my Whitechapel shirt for one of the last times ever. Sadly, this shirt has frayed so badly at the bottom. I'm going to have to get rid of it probably right after this live stream. But I wanted to share with you guys in the final moment of this shirt for the final time as I cry myself a little bit. Yeah, let's talk about those axes. Let's talk about those axes. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Crow Judgment, good to see you. Davis, brother. It goes well, my friend. Did you know, Davis? I don't know if you knew this. Davis, hey, Davis. Hey, Davis. Hey, Davis. Did you know that this is a sharp, not a hashtag? Did you know that? Cheers to my friend Davis, my pal. You sent Janelle and I both one of these mugs. There's one on the back behind me here, but I've learned to not even care if I'm pointing to the right way or not. Over here. Oh, there it is. I can stick my finger into the cup a little bit. Davis, I'm drinking some mint tea out of this thanks to you, my friend. So, Zool, good to see you. Good to see you as well, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to chat about some of the new stuff in this room, and I appreciate it, David. That's so cool, man. It's so cool. Yeah, mint tea is great. It's my favorite. Janelle got me into drinking tea and whatnot. Let's talk about some of these axes behind me. So these are actually really cool, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to put them up on the wall to show you guys. Shout out to my buddy Ryan who came and helped me because these Hercules wall hangers, man, I'm just not good at tools, man. I'm just not good at tools. And Ryan is going to be in the video we're shooting on the whole, like the revamp of The Office and stuff like that, the before and after. I am still editing that video. I do need to get on that and get it out. But what happened with this was that Ryan actually helped me do 90% of the main setups. Even when we opened the Music Academy back when, like whenever. Hey, John Morgan, good to see you, brother. We got Ryan to help us with a lot of stuff, and Ryan is currently helping me build another studio over there. Follow Janelle on Instagram for that one, everyone. She's letting a few things slip. But let's talk about these guitars. So the first one I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about them in order that I got. So I'll grab this one. Let's imagine I drop it just like that. So this one here, if you can hear me all right, this one is a Jackson Chris Broderick signature model, which I got signed by Chris Broderick. He says to, what does he say again? He's like, to my friend and soulless ginger shredder. This was one I wanted to grab just when I wanted to kind of like break a depression bout, kind of like get out of it. And yeah, this was really cool of Chris to send me this. He sent me this one with an autograph on it, which was super dope, and I got it sealed up and then fixed up to be playing by my spec model by my buddy Steve Brand, so over at Steve Brand Music Services. And that was this cool Jackson. It was actually the first time I held a 7-string Jackson, because I didn't really go after Jacksons. It was not a brand that I typically played, so it was super cool to try that one out. It was really neat. Really neat of Chris to send this to me, and he's got his own line of Jackson guitars, which you guys should absolutely check out. Hey, James, good to see you. So, yeah, if you guys can hear me all right, I'll raise my voice as I get away from the microphone a little bit. But, yeah, this is the model, and I don't actually remember what he calls it. I think it's just the Broderick one. And Chris did a couple of cool things. You're assuming I never wore a bow tie. You would be wrong, John. You would be wrong. So the cool things that Chris did that was so neat on this one was he actually has like what's called a reverse input jack. So the input jack is kind of recessed and then inserted the other way, because Chris plays a lot of those L-shaped or 90-degree shape patch cables. So that's why he did that one. It's really cool. It's got a kill switch on it and cool coil tap on both sides. Makes for fun stuff. Kill switches are fun. So, Booyakasha, that makes that one for the Chris Broderick signature model that I grabbed off of Chris himself. I'm drinking mint tea from a wicked mug that my buddy Davis sent me. This is a sharp, not a hashtag. Thought you guys would like to. Good old Davis. Good old Davis. Thank you so much, buddy. Lena follows Janelle. Lena follows Janelle on Instagram. That's pretty cool. Buckethead is the guy. He's sick at freaking kill switch stuff. You're totally right, dude. Just came from your Tool Sober review. Fantastic. Yeah, buddy. Thank you so much for that one. I wanted to do that one for a bit because it was emailed to me so much. So much. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you're right, John. Should I kill the lamp, maybe? I mean, now it's just dark. If I go like this. Yeah. Meh. Is what it is, John. Is what it is. Hey, Kev. Good to see you. We're drinking tea tonight, Kev. All from Davis's mug that he sent me. This is a sharp, not a hashtag. And you can't really see because my head's in the way, but he sent us a really nice card as well. Something like that over there. Ah, good old Shadowed Mage. Minus, what'd you say? -5? Woo. It's nuts. Nuts. Good to see that we've got some steady flow tonight on the good old stream. Doesn't seem to be too much lag based on the other monitor I've got going down. With raw honey as opposed to cooked honey, Kevin. Yeah, that's right. Davis and I are going to hang on Wednesday. Kevin has actually taken a few lessons with me and one with my apprentice as well. How many of you guys have taken lessons with me or anybody at the academy? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments right now. And please, if you guys are watching this right now, go ahead and like the live stream. It does help the algorithm and all that stuff. I imagine, Shadow. I imagine. Yeah, maybe, John. Maybe. I like honey. It's good stuff. Let's move on to the red guitar, shall we? All in favor? Say aye, of course. Could be cool, Zool. Let's take a look at the red guitar. So I'll give you guys an overview. Boom. Now this one, actually, if I go like this, If I go like this is a Schecter Jeff Loomis 7 model, and I think the era is 2015. I could be wrong, though. This one comes stock with a Floyd Rose, but you notice I don't put the bar on it because I'm not super into Floyd Rose. And this one is also signed by Jeff Loomis to the Extreme Ginger Shredder. I'm sensing a theme here. They were pretty obsessed with the ginger stuff. Now, Schecter was the first brand that I actually totally fell in love with. This is the brand of guitar that I gravitated to. I actually had this exact same model, but in matte black. You can see it in some of the Without Mercy music videos, and it became my main touring guitar as well. I liked it because it just felt super good in the hands, and it came with, at the time, EMG active pickups, which is the brand of 707, they're called. And they run off a 9-volt battery right here in the back. And that's what means they're active. They're battery assisted in the power, as opposed to the opposite, which would be passive. This has 24 frets, but a crappy cutaway. Cutaway is right here. It hits the body, and I'm kind of a fret or two short. That was one of the mistakes that or just not mistake, but like problems with the body design when I grabbed this one. But this was the dream guitar for me in the satin or vampire red is the concept. And when I met Jeff, I got him to totally sign the guitar for me, and that was unbelievable of him. It's one of 3 Schecters that I own. I own this one, and I used to own the matte black finish, but I sold it to my friend Ryan when he was upgrading his guitars. And the other one I have is the same in a gloss black finish, which I don't, you know what, it is here. So let's get a good look at this one here. I'll show you one more time. So if you can hear my voice okay, still figuring out microphones. This one here is the original model in the black the satin red, vampire with a Y apparently, finish. And now I'll show you the upgrade. Boom. So this is the one you guys have seen in the stream a few times. Now this one here is the upgraded like 2017 model in a gloss black finish, and they had improved the cutaway, you can see here, which is super, super rad. Still runs on active pickups, which is EMG 707s, and it still runs 24 frets and 7 strings. This became my main guitar for Without Mercy early last year. It's probably March or April last year is when this one became my main. You can even see it in the Uprooted video if you were ever so interested in that one. It's really cool. I typically play in half-step tuning, which is drops, Ds, downs, and stuffs. Boom. I like to do that dramatic spin. Yeah, Zool, you wouldn't be wrong on that comment. So yeah, Schecter was the brand I was exclusively playing for a long time. I just really liked their guitars. And honestly, they come in kind of an affordable market for that too, right? So that was an interesting thing to be pretty good. John, the signed guitars live on the wall. I don't play them because I just don't play them. I got them specifically just to hang on the wall. I didn't want to just hang guitars on the wall unless they were something like signed. And both Broderick and Loomis were unbelievably kind people. They actually ended up on the Without Mercy record, so that's important to note as well. Hey, good old Davis saying hi in the multi-stream. What is up, buddy? That looks like Twitch. Is that where you're at? Pretty wicked. If you guys are watching the stream right now, please go ahead and click that like button for me. It does help the algorithm. Loomis is a boss. Let's talk about Loomis for a sec. I want to tell you guys my experience with Jeff Loomis. So basically, Jeff Loomis is a hell of a lot better guitar player than you even think. And that's the scariest thing for me. When I got the chance to hang out with him and was picking his brain and stuff like that, we were doing some work for some side hustle stuff of him, and I was helping him get set up with some things. He is like, when he's just noodling around, like not even thinking. Yeah, he did, Zul. You're totally right. When he's not even thinking, he's just like having like a conversation with you, just noodling around, just being him. The guy's a freaking beast, dude. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't even get it. I don't even get it. The guy is just an unreal monster. So yeah, there's that. There's that. He was playing me this one thing he was working on, and he was like pre-bending all the frets so that it sounded like it was a couple frets higher. Just unreal. What's up, Shane? Misty, we're talking about one of my favorite guitar players of all time. His name is Jeff Loomis. It's just go check him out if you're into like instrumental playing. He released a bunch of instrumental records like Conquering Dystopia, or he's got 2 records of his own name as well, just the Jeff Loomis stuff. I think they're called Plains of Oblivion and Zero Order Phase, if memory serves. Unbelievable musician, great instrumental material, and a couple of tracks on his Plains of Oblivion record have a great vocal guest. So check that out. Seriously, guys, go check that out. That's awesome. The concept of the night is talking about the random guitars on DJ's wall. Yeah, Kev, a lot of people don't get that with string bending, it's so much the ears. People think it's fingers, but it's like 90% ears and the rest fingers, maybe even 95% ears. You have to do so much to manipulate the pitch that's what it comes down to, brother. 100%. Jelly of those shreds, like on the album Zool. Yeah, he's a freaking beast, man. Tim Faust is great too. Not guitar player wise, but like vocal. Don't tell me. Home Free, right? That's the band. Again, we're drinking mint tea tonight from the wonderful Davis, who sent me this amazing mug. He sent one for Janelle too. I just stuck it on the shelf behind me. This is a sharp, not a hashtag. He said he saw this and thought of me. That's hilarious. Thank you so much. You're a real character, Davis. Can't wait to hang with you on Wednesday. We're doing a guitar sesh. What's up, Shane? Good to see you. He does, John. He I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember if he ever officially played in Sanctuary. But Jeff's main band that most people know him from is Nevermore, and now he plays in Arch Enemy since Nevermore's defunct. But his material stuff is just crazy, dude. Who is the guy here that can dig up any and all info as I have a question? I don't know how to answer you, Shane. Maybe just ask the question. Yeah, David Gilmour. Talk about bending from the soul, huh? Man. Yeah, Satch is crazy too, Davis. Absolutely crazy. John, John Morgan. John, have you checked out any of Loomis's discography at all? Any of his material? A lot of Nevermore is like super polarizing because a lot of people couldn't get past the voice. I feel like that's a thing with death metal too. If you guys got into death metal, it's all good and stuff, but usually the vocals just drives people nuts. They can't do it. Oh, dude, Serving with the Alien, that takes me back. Davis, this is why we get along. This is why. You send me hilarious mugs. This is a sharp, not a hashtag. And we get each other's music taste. This is what's up, dude. Nicely done. Yeah, Misty, I can get behind that. All joking aside, Brad, that was a great movie. School of Rock was really good. Although I heard a weird rumor that the main shred guitar kid went on to steal or something. He got arrested. Oh, I don't know, Shane. I don't know. Hey, Lionel Richie. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, John, check out some of Loomis's stuff, dude. Especially like the Conquering Dystopia stuff is what I'm super into right now. I'm currently trying to learn a bunch of that material right now, which is super crazy. It's so much fun to play on guitar. Even getting it half-assly right, you know? It's pretty neat. That's cool. Where were you driving home from, Misty? I should be, Kev. I think this is even streaming on Twitch. Try and go find us. Same tag, buddy. Temple Music Academy. Try and see if you can find us, Kev. More subs, the better, my friend. Well, you know, they're not that different, are they? They're not that different. Come on. Yeah, thanks, Kev. I appreciate it, brother. And we're hanging tomorrow for a sesh, I think, right? Nice. That sounds like a hell of a drive. Oh, no kidding, Zool. Send me some of that in a link, brother. Email me some of that stuff. If you're following us on the YouTube channel right now, below this in the description below is the links to most of our social media stuff. I believe it's all of it. Also, the address to the P.O. Box if you want to send us sweet gifts like Davis here just crushing it with this mug. This is a sharp, not a hashtag. Dude, Davis, I cannot I cannot stress how hilarious this is, buddy. I love it. This is so me. You're the man, dude. Well, yeah, the music that we listen to. John's right, man. The best music is the kind that you like to listen to. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Music's so subjective. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We started a little early tonight. I felt so bad about last night. I tried to get on a few minutes early. Question. All right, hit me, Misty. What do you got? I must say, it makes me smile to see Gemma in here and Misty's in here, Michelle's here, John Morgan's in here. John, I'm probably never going to not say your full name now. John Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, it's John Morgan. What if you played them? What if you played them at the same time, but one in backwards and one in forwards? John Morgan. Hey, Sean, good to see you. Hey, Heather, good to see you too. Heather, if you're just joining us, Davis sent me the greatest mug. This is a sharp, not a hashtag. And he's even so awesome that he sent one for Janelle that's behind my head. Here, I'll turn this way. There it is. It's behind my head over there. There, right there. He sent one for Janelle. Oh, there it is. Have you ever noticed in bands that some of the players are off key? I ask because there are times I hear military band playing and I score them they're out of tune. It's the same for string. Yes, it is 100% the same for strings. It's the same in choirs as well. Anytime you get a group of 3 or more people, the space that's between the ability to stay in tune gets shortened and shortened and shortened. If you have 3 and under, the variables that they can do, it's somewhat less noticeable rather, and somewhat more attainable to kind of keep in balance. But if we have 3 or more, then it narrows the field of okayness. It's the best way to say that. You know, harmonic value or something, if I want to sound super douchey. But like, basically it narrows the gap. And so that's very, very, very common. I even noticed it in high school when I played in concert band. I had a lot of like trumpets and stuff like that around me, and because I played trumpet. and being in second chair or first chair or whatever chair I was drawn, because it was a lottery system with Mr. Ward. But yeah, you can totally get that stuff like out of tune, 100%. Yeah, you're right to squirm. Like, it bothers me too. Janelle always teases me because she looks at me and I'll be like I'm having a stroke or something. Good to see you, Heather, again. I hope that answers your question, Misty. I really do. I haven't heard it, Shane. I have not. Oh, sweet. I'm so glad they did that. That's awesome, Davis. Yeah, I love Jason Becker, man. Got that song stuck in my head right now. Ninja. Down, 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 down. That's very common, Misty. I often have to just leave the scenario. I can't do it. I have a weird thing too, though. Like, anytime I see younger people covering like a band and they can't get the grit and emotion out of it, it bothers me too, as if they were out of tune. Like, I get that they can sing a pitch and match the pitch, but there's something to be said about the sheer just angst or sadness or whatever. Like, look at that David Draymond or Sound of Silence cover by Disturbed. I don't know why the band escaped me for a second. One of the great things about that, and stands to reason, because I heard in the comments quite a bit, or I should say I read in the comments quite a bit, that they were very upset, him specifically, that they put any kind of effect onto his voice, even though he was sick, because he said don't. And you could sort of hear the auto-tune in one moment. Not to take away from him, he's an amazing vocalist. But the way that he conveyed that emotion and that strength and that what he was thinking, that's a seasoned vocalist. It's the only way they could have done it. Like, only way. He totally nailed that thing out of the park, man. Absolutely just, what a freaking cover, dude. And then you take the Pentatonix version, and different version, sounds slightly different, kept it in the same key basically. There's a couple of things, but like, different set of emotion to it. And again, still somewhat raw, still took us somewhere, still drove us into some kind of emotional state. It still took us on a journey, which I hate saying because it sounds super cliche, but it took us somewhere, and that's super important. Absolutely. Hey, Burgermeister. He plays guitar. Good for you. I agree, Zool. I mean, there's a reason we don't see covers of some bands, right? Like, you imagine anybody actually covering Devin Townsend and doing it justice? I don't know. Oh, Janelle's in here too. What's up, Janelle? John Morgan says, no. Yeah, is that to the Devin Townsend comment? Yeah, I can't see anybody covering that guy at all. Oh, that's great. Kiesel's a wicked company, dude. I got to save some money and try and grab one. Simple Man, I think the Shinedown version is probably the greatest cover I've ever heard, Kev. How about you? Yeah, Hallelujah. It's very much a great PTX cover. I think they're probably one of the best covers that I've ever heard of that. Sure is a great brand, Burger. That's a great brand. Oh, really, Shane? Send me that, would you? Send me that in an email. I'd like to check that one out. I'll be very picky. Strapping Young Lad is one of my favorite bands of all time. Yeah, John Morgan's got it right. The music is straightforward, but the performance, yeah, it's like he has that certain that certain like it factor, right? I don't want to. That seems like it's dumbing it down, but like oh, buddy, like Devin is Devin. Hey Carter, good to see you, brother. Nani coming straight out with that. Is when Cryptopsy did that cover, was Flo still the drummer? Davis, I agree. Like for me, Davis, I think the John Lennon song "Imagine" is a fantastic cover, or sorry, original song. But the cover by A Perfect Circle is one of my favorites. I love what they did to it. Calassian, did I say that right? Calassian. We tried to do more Beyonce covers, but they got obliterated by the copyright bots. Obliterated. Like there's even a new thing now during upload, where it says like if it's copyright blocked, it's not even getting uploaded anymore. It's unbelievable, dude. So yeah, sorry on the Beyonce thing. We're gonna throw some on the Patreon though pretty soon. John, to answer your question, I'm super into Alluvial right now. My thoughts on the Neural DSP plugins, I have them on download right now for the trial, and I haven't plugged them in to check it out, Burger. I'm really excited to try specifically the Animals as Leaders one and the Gojira one. A friend of mine had ordered the Quad Cortex, but said it just kept being pushed back. Just time and time again. It's unreal. So I don't know what's going on with that. He ended up buying a Kemper instead, which I mean, I play a Kemper, so I super support this idea. But I'd be curious to really see like what this Quad Cortex can do. It'd be interesting. No, I haven't, Davis. Can you send me a link to that, buddy, in the email? Yeah, that's right, Zool. That was so great, dude. That whammy bar work. Oh man. Burger, which one are you leaning towards? I'm curious. I just can't get over the quality of tone that Gojira gets. I honestly think Gojira is one of the greatest bands of the last decade. They changed the game, dude. John Morgan, see, I can't help it, dude. John Morgan, you're my dude here now that Roger's not around no more. So I'm just gonna harass you tonight. Have you checked out Gojira? See you, Carter. Thanks for coming, buddy. It so is, Zool. It's so ridiculously thick, man. Like Gojira is like, man, that's the bar, you know? Pliny's a great player. He's from Australia or is he from New Zealand? I don't remember. He's a great player. I actually saw Pliny live here in Vancouver when they came with Animals as Leaders and Intervals. I'm a big Intervals fan. I think that Aaron Marshall guy, beast player, dude. Beast player. Now that I say that, you're right, Burger. I forgot Pliny has a Neural DSP plugin, doesn't they? Don't they? I recently got a couple new guitars, and they both had Fishman Fluence pickups in them. I've never played the Fishman brand before, but this one model of guitar I grabbed that had it, unbelievable. So I'm very curious to see where I can take it with the sound and the expansion and stuff. I'm going to mess with that over the next little bit. Pretty exciting stuff. Davis, you already emailed me. I love you, brother. You know what's up. Gojira, you mean, Zool? I saw Animals as Leaders, and while it was a flawless performance, except for like some technical issues, actually something really funny happened at that show. Something really funny happened at that show that I'll just tell you guys. I don't really understand the technical aspect of how this worked, but I remember they were running a wireless rig and they left their Wi-Fi thing. Somebody hacked the Wi-Fi thing and kept killing the gear on Tosin Abasi. And it was, hey, KB, good to see you. It was hilarious, but also, you feel bad for him as a performer. You feel bad. Now, that show was a great performance. That band is absolutely unreal, but I had less of a pleasant experience at the meet and greet after. Just was not a pleasant experience. But aside from that, great. And I think Intervals stole the show. They were so awesome. Pliny opened that night. Also awesome. That was a great show. Pliny, Intervals, and Animals as Leaders. Unreal. Burger, do you have a Kiesel? I haven't grabbed one yet. It's going to be a life goal for this year, man. Polyphia, I don't know if I've ever said this publicly, and at the risk of losing all my subscribers, I struggle to support Polyphia because of some of the stuff they say in their interviews. Like, they're so mean. So mean. But that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. They're great guitar players, amazing songwriters. But that's about where I draw the line on it so much. I don't think anybody with that level of like notoriety and fame should be rude to any fan at all, least of all the person interviewing you trying to get a guitar lesson. I couldn't even watch the video. Yeah, take my word for it, Davis. If you like them, just don't. Really? That's too bad about Nurgle. I hear he's an hilarious dude, but I could see that. I could absolutely see that. My first time meeting Jeff Loomis was like that. But it just turns out I tried to talk to them at a terrible time. Like, they were late for sound check and there was like 2 interviews waiting. And because I actually asked him about it years later when I ran into him. And he was just like, it was just a terrible night, dude. It was like everything was like 30 minutes behind schedule and people were pissed and we missed that and ran out of this and we're late for this thing over here and totally forgot about that thing. And then, here's me trying to get a photo. A fucking dick move on my part, I guess. But hey, is what it is. Who's some of your favorite artists that you'd want to meet, Misty? Most of them are super approachable, at least in the world that I deal with. Really, really rad. And Nani, before I forget, I think Janelle said something in the comments, but before I forget, your candle is lit right here, right there. It's just kind of blocked by my head. We lit your candle right there. So thank you for that. I'm a big fan of candles, and it's nice. Helps me just kind of chill. It totally can, Zool. It totally can. Sometimes never meet your heroes. Yeah, John, I'm serious, man. A lot of them are super approachable. Yeah, I really got to grab a Kiesel. I think that'll be my goal here. It'll be my goal to grab one. Oh, you want to meet all the Home Free and the PTX people? Luke Bryan, Carrie Underwood. Yeah, I've heard. Remind me, what song does Luke Bryan do? I was teaching a bunch of Luke Bryan at the beginning of this. Yeah. John, who have I met? Let's see. I met Dimebag Darrell years ago. Unbelievably kindest dude I've ever met. In fact, he was so kind that he's like the bar by which I measure people. So like I like Chris Broderick. When I met Chris Broderick, he's Dimebag Darrell nice, and that's like an actual like measurement. Dimebag Darrell was the kindest person ever. Who else have I met? Jeff Loomis. I mean, Jeff Loomis, I've said this a million times and I'll say it a million times more. Jeff Loomis is the kind of guy that you go to his house and you guys are supposed to be working on a project and he is constantly concerned that you're not comfortable enough or got enough to eat. He's that, like, I think he's from Wisconsin originally. So I've said this before that I'm not sure if that's Midwest or not. So I apologize for my lack of geography knowledge of the United States. But he is that quintessential, like, Wisconsin boy that is absolutely concerned that you are comfortable, you are taken care of, you have enough food, you have enough water, you're thirsty, do you need to take a break, do you want to go for a walk outside? He is an utter sweetheart of a human being. Utter sweetheart. And he doesn't have to be, because he's a bloody guitar legend. It just unreal. I think Country Girls might have been the song. I don't remember. But Luke Bryan seems like a rad dude. And I think Garth Brooks is probably the nicest guy in country music, but that's for sure. Lena, you should totally grab the sheet music or the melody driven parts of a PTX song and do it on clarinet. You should totally do it. In fact, if you can get earphones and play with a metronome, you could potentially do all of the harmonizations that's within the range of your instrument. I think that would be a wicked video. Was it a clarinet somebody did Necrophagist? Yeah, Chuck sounded like a rad dude. That would have been great. Yeah, Chuck was awesome. For those that don't know, Chuck was the founding member of a band called Death, which is literally the reason we call it death metal, is all of us just pay homage to the first band that ever sounded that way. So yeah, if any of you ever wondered why we call it death metal, that's the reason. Yeah, I could never pronounce Muhammad from Necrophagist's last name. It's like Sweekmez or something. He was another beast. A beast composer, a beast songwriter. Everything about him was just, he understood this stuff to another level, dude. It's really cool. It should be pretty easy to meet them. I had dreams of doing interviews on this channel, and that's one of the things we're working towards, is getting these tech things figured out so we can actually do interviews and do them live like this would be the ultimate goal. And you guys could jump into chat as I interview like Tim Faust or something. That's a great idea. Vinnie Moore is a beast. I really liked that movie. Janelle took me to it in theaters, and I thought it was just awesome. A Star is Born. Man, the music in that is so good. And the opening shot, I won't ruin it for anybody watching, but the opening shot, like how it's kind of done in that one take feel, great movie. Great movie. Yeah, Zool, no shit. No shit. I learned Stab Wound like a lifetime ago, it feels like. I think it was like 3 years ago. I learned Stab Wound, and I had that exact same thought. How is somebody singing this while playing it? What the hell? It was pretty mind-blowing. Kenny G. Great player and a great sense of humor too. He was in that Bad Moms movie, Bad Moms Christmas. Great sense of humor. Like the Slipknot song? Davis, shut up. Did you tell me about that before and I totally never checked it out? Like Duality, the Slipknot song. You need to send that to me immediately, brother. That needs to happen. I am going, yeah, if that's a real thing, then I am. Okay, dude, straight up, send that to me right now. I'm going to like risk the live stream and I'm going to, you guys won't be able to hear it or see it, but I'm going to straight like watch it right now. Hey, James, so actually, Zool, that's not even the complicated sweeps. That's, I think it's only Ash Remains is the hard ones, I think. James, you're totally right. Absolutely. Janelle made me watch that, and I actually resisted. I didn't want to watch that movie, but the music was unreal, buddy. Unreal. In fact, so much I put it on the store playlist, and it's all I listened to for like a week straight. It was really, really good. I am, yeah, please don't risk it. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I am going to search right now, Band Made Duality. You know what? Maybe this is... I'm going to set this up as a friggin' reaction. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, we're going to set this up as a reaction. So let's grab the link and let's get all my setups done now. Oh, it's only 1:40 long, though. Is that... Should I film this as a reaction, guys, or should I just do it right now? What's the vote in the live stream? Right now, in the moment. I agree, Zool. That's an amazing song. Do it now? All right, here I go. Oh, we got 1 and 1. We got 1 and 1. Action. Do a reaction. Yeah, okay. I think I will do a reaction because I think I will do a reaction for this one though, straight up, because this is something I could tear into because I'm a big Slipknot fan. So I could totally tear into this one. Oh, Calling in here with the do it now, huh? But it's no fun because you won't be able to see it or watch anything. It's only a minute. Screw it. We're going to do it. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. Let's do this. Now, on this, you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be staring at this drummer, see if she can pull this off. I don't know, Davis. I'm going to say I don't know, brother. Wrist control's good. Nailing the shot pattern. That was sloppy. I'm going to rewind that. That was a little sloppy. Hey, Davis, question. The main one in front of me playing the Flying V-style guitar, is that the founder of Bandmate? Also looks like they have now. Is this Japanese dude behind them part of the band, or is he just doing setups and tuning? I'm curious. Why is there like another hidden guitar player? Bass player's nailing it. Just to close my eyes, feel it this away. Oh, snap. Okay. Damn, nailed the drum fill. Okay. Gonna watch again. Not quite. Not quite. I gotta be that dude. They're a tight band. Just to close my eyes. I got it stuck in my head now, Davis. That's such a good song. Oh my God, it's so good. Just to close my eyes, feel it this away. Oh man. Oh yeah, look at the first comment. Being from Iowa, this is dope. Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool. That's a good joke, Sean. Actual bandmate. That's a pretty good joke. That's a pretty good joke. Manager. Oh man. Can we have a decent manager, please, for Without Mercy? Please? Sick. I dig that. That's really cool. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Good to see you, man. Family well? Last we chatted, they weren't so hot. I hope they are now. John Morgan. Tell me your thoughts on Slipknot, my friend, because for me, they defined an era. 100% defined an era. They were like an anti-nu metal for me. That was great. I was super into Korn and stuff. But man, that Iowa album came out. Game over. Game over. Just game over. Waiting for the lead singer. Isn't that always the case? Hey, Heather, I hope you're feeling good. I see something about meds, but I hope you're well, Heather. We miss you. And can you see your gift is right here? Your gift is right there. It never leaves the shelf. Be well, Heather. We miss you. It's not a live stream without you. What's up, Eric? Super rad. Super, super rad. Oh, Unsainted. Yeah, that's a good track too. You know what did it for me, Burger, was I think Eyeless. Eyeless was the one that just game over. You can't see California without Marlon Brando's eyes. You can't see California. And he's just screaming it. It's so sick. So sick. Yeah, buddy. We got to get John Morgan into Slipknot. That's our goal. That's our goal. John Morgan. John Morgan. Now paging. John Morgan. Hey, Jenny. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for being a fan of the channel. That's honestly really rad. I do plan to do that one, and it's probably going to end up on the Patreon page because YouTube tends to just destroy when I do Pentatonics ones. No, I don't like Limp Bizkit, brother. I do think they had a couple cool songs, like obviously Nookie was great, or what's that other one? I think that's actually it for me. Nookie was a hilarious song. That was great. Roland, that's the other one. You're right. Yeah, Roland was cool. Behind Blue Eyes or whatever was just terrible in my opinion, but is what it is. Korn, that was good. Korn was really good for 2 albums and decent for a third. Damn, Ryan, that's a hell of a concert. I've heard that about Disturbed. I've also heard that about Godsmack, but I mean, both are iconic bands too. I used to have this DVD and times got really rough and I feel awful about it. But times got really rough for me and I had to sell the DVD, and it was the Godsmack DVD called, I think it was called Changes, and it was this live performance DVD that they rented out a stadium and practiced for like 7 months or something before the show. And just, dude, oh my God, it was such a good show. I really regret that I had to sell that CD, but it was rough, man. Trying to eat, you know? Yeah, Zool, so funny story, that's how I found out about BLS. Absolutely. We were at an Ozfest show. I don't remember what year now. Oh man, am I that old? We were there, and this band was coming on, and it ended up being BLS, and I had no idea, and I was like, I'm just gonna go. I don't know, this blonde dude's kind of annoying. Everyone thinks they're a biker now, so I'm just gonna go get a drink or something. And he did that song, Limp Bizkit sucks. And I remember just turning around going, I think I'll watch this group. It was really great. I've heard David Draymond is just a sweetheart of a man, too. Yes, Eric, I almost am that old. That's true, Lena. But you see, where they're not that different is I do listen to Pentatonics and stuff. So it kind of like I'm bridging the gap for both of us. Although, Lena, I'm going to say, Lena, John Morgan's going to agree with me here. You should check out Devin Townsend because I think you would like it. He's got some a little more aggressive instrumentals, but he's basically a crazy awesome opera singer, and he just has so much emotion when he plays. Plus, if you ever watch a live video, the dude's hilarious. Back me up on this, John Morgan. The dude is hilarious. I still can't wait for him to tour again when shows are okay, and I want to take Janelle to see that because Janelle will just lose it. He is so bloody funny. Ryan, I would say neither. Passion is 100% important. Yeah, I can see that, Davis. That happens a lot. Yeah, Lena, please check out songs like, actually, just grab his latest album, Empath. I think you'd really like it. It actually poses the answer to the question, what if Devin Townsend wrote a Disney song? That's true. I mean, Opeth's album, would it be Damnation? I think it's Damnation, right? That one's just unreal. That's true, Burger. But like back then, he was trying to find his own too, right? Like, I mean, talk about 18 or 19-year-old Devin at that point. So he's trying to find himself. Tenacious D's hilarious, Brad. Yeah, Sean, that's my favorite thing. Love's a bitch for sure, but if you feel like it at any point, pick a tempo. Just shitting on the crowd. I love it. Oh, Ocean Machine. John Morgan coming out with the hardcore stuff. There you go, Lena. I mentioned Devin, and like 6 people in a row is just like they're proving my point. I think you might really like it. Keep this in mind, Lena. If you're listening right now, I'm going to speak directly to you, Lena. If you're attempting to listen to Devin Townsend, just remember that his scope of work, like John Morgan said, his scope of work is so diverse and dense. The guy's been doing this for like 30 years. Take a minute and listen to it. Yes, the Disney track specifically is on the album Empath, and it's called Why. Like, why? Why would we do this kind of thing? Like, why? It's crazy awesome. Yeah, he's so funny, John. Oh, man. It's probably because lack of control, I would think. Like, Ryan, one thing I speculated on this a lot, but one thing is that I think there's so many people between a pop star and the money that so many other people get paid. But I think when you talk about a rock band or a metal band, there's significantly less people. So they shun that one because not enough people are getting paid or making a dime or you get the advertising dollars or whatever. It boggles me that Devin still, I don't even think he's been nominated, but specifically him, it bothers me an immense deal that he doesn't have an award. That's so ridiculous to me. Zool, I hope this doesn't mean that we can't be friends, but I straight love Blackwater Park. I straight love that one. And I think Ghost Reveries or Riveries is even more amazing. Yeah, I agree, John Morgan. Addicted is a great starter. That album was just, oh, buddy. Buddy, that album was so good. Hey, John. Hey, John Morgan. John Morgan. Dude. Imagine this. Suddenly, metal and rock bands are not shunned. And the band that follows, like that stupid Nicki Minaj performance that just happened, the band that follows that is like the Devin Townsend Project or Zool. It's like Opeth, and like that's what award shows become. We get to watch like Opeth and Strapping Young Lad and Devin Townsend and Meshuggah and all these epic bands. Oh, the look on the pop star's face would just make it worth me paying for a live stream somewhere. Like it would just make it worth it. Yeah, Zool. I mean, yeah. Without Mercy did a GoFundMe too, and it's amazing what has to happen. You imagine watching like the Grammys and it's Meshuggah playing. I would just be like, oh, and now pan to like Drake's face or something. Oh, dude, Ghost Reveries is just so good. Hey Zool, what's the half song on that album again? Is it Harlequin Forest and something else? There's like that one like something backslash something else. And that song was unreal. Yeah, Lena, we got Lena, everybody. We got her. John Morgan, we got her. I feel that, Zool. I feel that. Yeah, Nani, can you imagine? Oh, I would just be so happy with all of that. That would be great. Oh man. That in and of itself would be the new reaction videos right there. Yeah, Davis. I mean, I'm a movie guy too, and it bothers me that epic movies that are anime movies don't get they don't get any recognition. Like, dude, freaking Spirited Away and anything by Miyazaki is just a masterpiece in my opinion. I honestly think anything. Howl's Moving Castle changed my life. Spirited Away is just unbelievable. Just unreal. Janelle and I watched Princess Mononoke, and I want to watch Kiki's Delivery Service or Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind. I've seen that one years ago, but that, my goodness, guys. I haven't seen Your Name. That's fair, Noni. That's fair. But like, what if? What if? Like, one of the things I love about grunge, and actually, John, I was talking about this with your son the other day. The thing about grunge, specifically Nirvana, was that it's not about the musical talent or even the performance. It's about what it represented to dial back the epic light shows and dancers and all this stuff and just get down to writing killer songs and performing them well. And that's what I think makes Nirvana so iconic in the grunge world. Personally, I think one of the best grunge bands of all time is Alice in Chains. But I just I forget where I was going with this, but what if we didn't require 75 backup dancers and hologram Freddie Mercury and 17 large bed frames? You know what I mean? What if it was just about how great this band performed? That would be just unreal to me. Yeah, Elena, I gotta check that movie out. Oh yeah, Corpse Grinder. Oh, buddy, Davis, I've talked forever. I think in some of the original streams there was that shelf over here that had my Alice in Chains DVD on it from the MTV Unplugged. Oh, buddy. That just oozes pain to me. Just oozes the pain. Oh, grunge ruined a lot of stuff for sure. And I think I've said this before. The bass player in my band is a little bit older than me, so he remembers the whoosh sort of effect, the overall just thud of the grunge effect, and how it told you it wasn't cool to play guitar solos anymore, which was weird to me. Oh, album with Man in the Box, is that Dirt? I feel like it's Dirt. Yeah. Sorry, Zool, didn't see that, but yes, Baying of the Hounds is crazy. That song, unbelievable. Yeah, dude, Lane's voice. Anytime I hear, I'm super opinionated, which struggles with me, but anytime somebody tells me about how great some pop star is or something, I'm like, yeah, well, show me the grit like Lane Staley had. I challenge you. Show me that pain that son of a gun knew how to do, man. Just, dude. Lane is the man. It was Facelift. Thank you, Shane. I get those blended together because I listen to them all so much. Yeah, Charlie knows what's up. Coming into the chat, talking about agreeing that Man in the Box is awesome. Charlie, welcome to the team. I have not thought about doing reactions to Jackson 5. Lena, is that something you guys would want me to see or want to see me do? Oh, Nani, Seattle grunge, and it's so crazy. What an era. And Soundgarden. Where's Soundgarden from? Are they Seattle as well? Help me out, guys. I agree, John. I agree. Somewhere they just started programming the same chord progression and moving on. Davis, I was thinking about that after I did the reaction. I was thinking deep about the David Draymond thing. And Zool, you got to tell me right now what cover it was, brother. I got to know because I didn't know that. I did not know that. Draymond had such a grit in his vocal fry that it reminded me of that. It reminded me so much of like Alice in Chains kind of stuff. And then it got me thinking, like, what if Alice in Chains did a cover? But then it got me really thinking what would have been even doper was seeing Chris Cornell do a cover. Because, like, that video I saw of Chris Cornell is just him and a piano player doing Black Hole Sun. Ah, dude. Dude, that son of a gun had the pain too, you know? I mean, out of context, that is a horrible thing to say when you think about it. Oh, that guy had the pain. You know, that's not what I mean. But, like, that guy knew. They just, him and Lane Staley and Opeth did a cover of Wood. I am looking this up right now. Right now, it's happening. Opeth, Wood, Alice in Chains cover. And Korn did a cover of it too? Well then. We're going to listen to this Opeth cover right now. Here it goes. Check it out right now, Zool. Nailing the intro. Wow. 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 Oh my God. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm actually getting a little like, oh my God. Gemma, I'm checking out Opeth covering Wood by Alice in Chains. Oh my God. Why have I not heard this? Oh my God. Not to nerd out with you guys or nothing right now, but what's really interesting is the guitar solo. He's taking a lot of the chance to bend more of the harmonies around than Jerry Cantrell did, which is creating a very deep Middle Eastern feel to this right now. Oh my God. Shane, do it. Do it. Is that Michael Ackerfeld doing this lead right now? I don't like this part. That's a tough sell. Okay, so that's interesting to me. To dissect it, the outro is too perfect, if that's even a thing you can say. My one comment is Opeth is such good musicians that the outro doesn't necessarily suit them. I think they did it justice, though. I'll just shut the hell up, really, in the grand scheme of things. But, buddy, that just blew me away. Oh my god! Wow, what the hell, dude? What the hell? Sounds good, Lena. I see right here on the preview screen there's a Korn cover of it. I don't even want to click that after this. Shit, they did? Oh, okay. Okay. Is there a live version of it? No. Weird. Okay, checking that out now. It's like, I know this is such an obvious thing to say, but this, like I want you guys to imagine what Opeth would sound like doing this cover. And it sounds like Opeth doing the cover. You know what I mean? Like, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect the way they found a subtle, like, nod to it. I'm blown away by that. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. Good transition. God, I gotta listen to more Opeth, man. This sounds great. That pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's like this weird pocket only the drummer of Opeth could nail, right? 2009. Do they still have the original drummer? Because remember he had to leave with a blood disorder or something, right? Like, dude, damn. It's high for you, Mike. Unreal. This is just so good. Oh, Shane, I'm curious. That's the album that, like, locked me in even more, dude. You didn't like Blackwater Park? That's too bad. Lena says she emailed me something, so I'm just looking it up now. Gotta watch it on my phone, Lena. Checking out a song called Chicago. Or, no, sorry. Hard to say, I'm sorry. A Chicago cover. My bad. See what you mean about the harmonies for sure. Awesome. Okay. Dope. All right, guys, we're gonna wind it down there. 20 after 9. Let's get this this winding down. You guys got me pumped on things. Life is good. Bob's your uncle. All right, guys, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're kicking butt and taking names. I'm going to get some more videos for you guys soon. Thank you so much for all your help. Please, if you're watching the video, like it, leave a comment on it, whatever you want. Share it with your friends, all that stuff. And don't forget to follow us on Twitch now as well. I hope wherever you guys are, watch it go. Thank you.